It's in the game.
So try it again. Started me over right back at the end.
When's the last time you were afraid? I haven't been afraid a day in my life.
The dead don't die, the heart still beats, head held high, I haunt these streets, lies kill me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die. Knock me down 6 feet deep, one more round, no reprieve. Lies kill me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die. In the mirror, no reflection. Another day, just another resurrection. Where's the glory? Just another story. I won't be the ending that was written for me. And I'll never.
Now from the second city of Chicago, head down Lakeshore Drive and you find venerable Soldier Field, home of the Bears. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Chicago Bears. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, and that's Cairo Santos to get us started. And off we go from Soldier Field. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Yellow. Argolay!
On play action, it's Mahomes. Right away, they're coming after him, and they get him. A sack on the opening snap of the game.
It's 2nd down.
Now the first carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knight, Isaiah Pacheco. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. It's the linebacker, Tremaine Edmonds.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
First run of the game here for DeAndre Swift. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
Gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
What is it on?
Another run here. Another run by Swift. And he's going to pick it up and take it down inside the 35 for the first down.
A gain of 9 yards.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up second and short.
22-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
What is up?
Getting the tight end involved in the run game here. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
On first down, it's Swift. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
Tackle made at the 16-yard line. 1 yard gain brings up second and 9.
Here's a second and 9.
What is up? Touchdown! Yes, yes, yes.
Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. That is caught. And he's in. Posted Lovely. Touchdown, Chicago.
He's lined up one-on-one, and it's a mismatch from the very beginning. He's just so fast, so big. He's kind of part tight end, part wide receiver, and when you have that type of skill set, it's just going to be hard to stop.
Santos, good on the extra point. And the Bears will take a 7-0 lead. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw, and maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Mahomes now on 2nd down. Oh, that one floated off his back foot. It is intercepted. It's the linebacker, Tremaine Edmonds. And his
First opened way back in 1924, but renovated in 2002. There's a look inside venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Chicago Bears. Here's Cairo Santos now, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Soldier Field. This one fielded in the end zone. He'll opt not to bring it out. A touchback, and they'll begin at the 30-yard line. To the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Get set.
Throwing on the first play from scrimmage. Here's Burrow. Now a short one to Gesicki. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion, but I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him up to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
A 4-yard pickup on the play.
Here we go.
1st down, Cincinnati.
They go play action with Burrow. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
That one came up just a little bit short. I'm wondering, is he still a little bit tight as this game starts? What would you say? Maybe he's got to take the governor off of it?
Or maybe the donut off the baseball bat? Like
I like that.
Circle?
I like that. Yeah, just take that little extra weight off of him and start to play freely.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
I like what they tried to do there. Tried to hit him with something quick, get the ball in his hands, and hope he could make some yards after the catch and pick up a 1st down. Weren't able to do so on that play.
Here we go. 11, 180. 11 mighty. Stop.
They'll try and throw for it with Burrow. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard.
Take that pain, pass it down like bottles on the wall. Mama said her dad's to blame, but that's his daddy's fault. Oh, there's no one left to call. You stay up counting down the days till you make your escape, but you're afraid you can outrun what's running through your veins. Oh, you're carrying the weight in the dead of night on that broken road. I won't let you walk alone. Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline. Oh, we got each other, and if you got tomorrow, then you still got time to break the chain that left you scarred from where you came. Is it who you are? Oh, my brother.
Halfway between Boston and Providence, it's the home of the Patriots, Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Chicago Bears and the New England Patriots. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, and that's Cairo Cairo Santos to get us started. And off we go from Foxborough. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Outside, so I'm staying inside. Shout to you and I take a poop like Tupac. I see a bunch of mean guys in the band and a tie. Throwing up the west side, giving side eyes. Ain't nobody that I really recognize. Ain't surprised to rob the killer vibe. Probably the reason you die, trying to feel alive, but I'm incentivized by in the thighs. Ripping on it like I'm picking the pride. I hit the crib with a collide, but really ain't tripping. We can get it right through the
Throwing right away, it's May. Moving outside the pocket. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. It's a nice start to the drive. A gain of 10 and a quick first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
Exiting the pocket right. Now inside the 25. And he will go all the way. Travion Henderson. Touchdown, Patriots. Well, fireworks right out of the gate here, Greg. It only takes 2 plays to put 6 on the board, and they do it with a big touchdown.
Mike, each week when we talk to teams, they emphasize how important it is to get off to a fast start. Well, this team, they took it to a new level. Second play of the game, big touchdown, they strike first.
Now Andres Borregales for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Pats will take a 7-0 lead. So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. This will be returned from the 6. Now an opening past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Here's Williams to begin with a pass. Open man downfield is Loveland. And he's out of bounds. Mark him down right at the 10-yard line. A big-time play for the Bears. 52 yards.
First and goal at the 10-yard line.
Throwing is Williams. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete. He was looking to get it to DJ Moore. And it'll lead to a 2nd and goal.
I'm not so sure he would have picked up the first down had they connected either way, but still, disappointing outcome to not at least get a handful of positive yards on that last one.
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line. 2nd down and goal.
What is up?
Here's Williams. That's a short throw caught by Komet. And he's into the end zone. What a start. Cole Komet. Touchdown, Bears.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first half.
They do a really nice job of taking everything away initially, but you have to keep the quarterback in the pocket, especially if you're playing man coverage. You simply can't ask your coverage unit to match up and cover that long.
And he'll get forward for about a yard. C.J. Edwards there on the stop. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. A throw on the move is caught. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. They get 18 on that one. First down, New England.
This is quarterback play at its finest, is understanding and identifying the blitz before the ball is snapped. That's what allows him to get the ball out of his hand so quickly, throws it to his hot receiver in the flat, and he does the rest.
He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live the play.
And he will get into the end zone. Way beyond Henderson. Touchdown, Patriots. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead.
There's so many elements of this play, Mike, that are just so impressive. Not only the ability to break tackles and make guys miss, but then the speed to say, okay, I can make guys miss, but I can also take it to the house. I mean, there's just not a lot of backs in the league that have that combination skill set. They're fortunate for them. They've got one here, and he makes a big play here for a touchdown.
He fields it at the 8. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
31-yard line.
Williams going to look to throw it on first down. That one into the hands of Moore downfield. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. A big play to kick off this drive. A gain of 57 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
They'll run it for the first time with DeAndre Swift. And he's into the end zone. DeAndre Swift, touchdown Chicago.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
That ties the game at 14.
We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Maynard on 1st and 10. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun. It's May. And he spots his target downfield. Great teamwork on the completion. 16-yard pickup on that one. Good for a Patriots first down.
We spent so much time talking about these receivers. How fast do they run, Mike? How high do they jump? But so often, the guys that have the most success in the NFL, it's the mental part of the game. It allows them to create separation, find soft spots in the defense, attack defenders. That's exactly what he's able to do here, and really nice connection.
Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down. So after one, knotted at 14 on the scoreboard. And we're back to Foxborough in a moment. Time for the second quarter. Patriots with the football as they've got it with 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Pass caught right side by Henry. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half and good enough for a first down.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
From the 20, here's 2nd down and 7.
2nd and 7.
Out of the gun, here's May. Moving to his left. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down. On the handoff, Henderson.
Henderson, ball carrier. Brought down at the 18-yard line. A gain of only
No
a yard.
move for the
It's
field goal
4th down.
unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. That's taken in, and he's going to have the 1st down. Aggressive call there. It works out as they convert on 4th down.
1st down.
They'll run. It's Henderson. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. They face 2nd down and 7.
2nd and 7 at the 9-yard line.
The throw now. May. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Throwing on 3rd down is May. And that is incomplete.
So anytime the quarterback leaves the pocket, immediately all the receivers, Mike, have to go scramble drill. Continue to work open, separate, give your quarterback somewhere to go with the ball, but give credit to the defense. They plaster on all the eligible receivers, and he has to just throw this one away. It's always a little bit of a letdown. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
After the made field goal, back out is Borregales to kick this one away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Here's Williams on 1st and 10. He's got Loveland free left side. And he's going to be running out of bounds, but not until he gets down to the 40-yard line.
That's good for a Bears. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. He'll go right back to Loveland. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15.
It's a gain of
They'll have a 1st down. It's a gain of 28.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense.
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
On the give, it's Swift. And he'll be near the 1st down marker. It's called a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down.
And after that short run, it puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
And they're going to get him down close to the marker. Was he able to reach the ball out? He did. Great spot and a great reach. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Cole Kmet, touchdown Bears. He had the touchdown catch earlier. This time he takes it in on the ground.
Make no mistake about it, he may get to glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and it's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Halftime, coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
To throw on 1st down is May. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Going up top. That is brought in. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the 2nd quarter clock.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 36. Now May moving to his right. He's going to try it here again. Brought down on what will be the final play here in this 1st half. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the 2nd half in just a moment.
Andy Borregales to kick off for New England.
3rd quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. The return starts from the 5. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Now a handoff, the tight end in the running game. And he maneuvers his way forward, a gain of 6.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3.
What is up?
Give up the middle with Swift. And he'll get the 1st down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it. And he's able to pick up the 1st down.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Williams. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
2nd and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Second and 10. Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. Down the field, it's DJ Moore. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there. And that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and a yard. They'll go again with Smith, and he moves down to the 25. That's good enough for a 1st down.
A 7-yard gain. That's another Bears 1st down. A gain of 7. 1st down, Chicago.
On the ground, it's Swift. And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. At the Patriots' 20-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 6. They will run it over center with Swift. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. DeAndre Swift, touchdown Chicago. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Santos for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Bears will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
17. Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's May to throw it on 1st down. And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
They just have to be better on 1st down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks, and I don't mind throwing it on 1st down. That is the best down in football to attempt a pass, but if they don't protect the passer, none of it's going to matter.
That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the veteran safety, Kevin Byard.
They'll take over the 1st down at the 36-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Over the middle, that's Komet. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play, winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass, because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time, and he's able to secure a really nice catch.
It's a gain of 2. And the Bears first down. A pickup of 2 yards.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
What is up?
Here's a handoff to Swift. And the left, 1st and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
It's a gain of 6.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
Here's a chance to put this game away. 1st down and goal. They'll run with Swift. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. The blitz gets there, and he lost the football. One of the Patriots has it. Accelerating toward midfield.
For most of these defensive linemen, Mike, they go the entire season and never touch the ball. So when they get their shot, they try to take advantage of it, and that's exactly what this big guy did here. Doesn't quite take it all the way for a touchdown, but he sets his offense up in a great spot.
And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Makes the score Bears 28, Patriots 24.
A 1-score game late, and you figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
What is it? Hold on. Dang it.
They'll drop to throw. A throw downfield caught by Burton. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Santos, good on the extra point. And the Bears are going to extend their lead.
Patriots 24. Cairo Santos to kick off for
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Throwing is May. Flush to his right, and he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. On second down, it's May. Going for it all. That is caught! And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. Pick up of 46 yards.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Throwing on first and 10 is May. The look at his big target, Henry, over the middle. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout, and they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
Here's May again. This one caught at the 4. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal for his team.
That's good for our Patriots. First down. First and
May to the air once more. That's going to be incomplete, so no help there. And we're likely down to a final snap.
leads to
Second down, goal to go.
Here goes that. Hey, what's that?
Here we go. One final play. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet. The quarterback, with all of his eligible receivers available, uses the back out of the backfield that time, Greg, to take it to the end zone.
And when your running back, Mike, is a valid threat in the passing game, man, it just gives you so many options. And in this case, it was the running back that was the open target. He's able to put the pass on the money. Easy 6 points.
And that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by T.J. Edwards. And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not. But things are pretty much spoken for.
I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup.
And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So this one, a win for the visiting Bears. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. In the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that is the difference in this one.